Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Bella with Bella Gitana Tarot. As you can see, I changed my setup once again, this time to my coffee table. And I just wanted to do a pick a card. I know I haven't done one of these in a while, so I figured I would do that today. We're just going to ask your person, what is something that they want you to know, right? Like what does your person want you to know? So we're gonna go through these messages. You can pick one or all three of, whatever you feel guided to. And also we're gonna do my channel messages that I wrote down on these little cards, followed by some charms. I haven't done charms in a while either, so it's been a minute and I'm excited to use them again. And so yeah, so whatever pile you feel drawn to, the pile number 1 over here, this is a rose quartz crystal. Pile number 2 is the black tourmaline. And then pile number 3 is the clear quartz. So you can either pick the number, the cards that you're drawn to, or the crystals. So just take the messages also how they resonate for you. And be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, if you like my messages here, so you can also be notified when I do new uploads. You can hit the bell icon. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so if you chose pile 1, this is your pile with the rose quartz. Okay, we're just going to set it right there. And I already shuffled these, but I'm going to shuffle them again just so that you guys can see it on camera. Hope you guys are doing well, by the way. I just got this deck today, so I'm really excited to use it. So yeah, let's just see what your person wants you to know. Look at that, 3 of Swords and Queen of Wands. Seems like your person's very heartbroken and they're still very attracted to you. Okay. All right, Spirit, so what's going on with pile 1's person? Wow, right at the gate we got the 9 of Swords. Then this one came out too, the 3 of Wands. Bottom of the deck here we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like they're definitely thinking about you. Okay, yeah. It's like this will be a tower moment if they were to finally wait for the ships to come in. They know that their life is going to change. Let's just see what else. We got the King of Swords. Wow. And then we got the Empress at the bottom. Okay. I'm going to put that here. Interesting. So we're going to I'm going to show you your oracle cards that came out. I pulled these ahead of time. So we have the Healer of the Ages. And then we have Cornucopia, which came out in reverse, which I thought that was interesting. Okay. And then for their chakras, we have the crown chakra, which is truth, and then the third eye chakra, which is awaken. So I'm getting here that your person is really starting to awaken to your connection. And they have a lot of things that they've been trying to heal. But look at this. Twin flame and spiritual connection. I was shocked when these two came out because these don't come out very often, let alone together. So let me just look over your cards here, pile 1. Okay. So what I'm picking up here is that not only is your person needing to heal, they do have a lot of anxiety about the future. You see this person here is looking out into the water, like they're contemplating their future. They're turning their back on these 2 wands that are behind them, and they're holding on to their Ace of Wands. So I'm just getting here that your person has been very thoughtful, like in a very contemplative kind of state where they just feel like they're at the end of the road of what they've been anxious about, because 9 is for endings, right? So I'm just sensing here that your person still has a desire for more, and that's why this keeps nagging at them. So they want you to know that they still stay up at night thinking about what they missed out on in your connection, because I feel like when you guys had this sudden moment where things shifted and things crumbled down, they haven't stopped thinking about it, even though they are acting like they're rough, on the outside with the King of Swords here. But at the same time, you are the person that they dreamed about. You are their empress. They see your beautiful aura, and they're just amazed by you. And I feel like you were the person that showed them their truth of who they really are with the truth card here. And they can't ignore the truth any longer. I feel like they know you are their twin flame. It's like this connection really shattered all the old beliefs that they used to have, right? It's like with the butterflies here, your person's starting to transform and look at life differently. And this is why Awaken is here, because you helped open up your person's third eye, their third eye chakra. Because I get here that your person was very pessimistic about life with the cornucopia in reverse. It's like they had this lack mentality, and you open up their world, So I feel like they haven't been the same since you came into their life. Like they have been seeking their truth, whereas before they really didn't care to be honest with themselves or with people. But I feel like you changed everything. My throat's starting to itch me right now. Okay, because if you see here, I mean, the two major arcanas is the Tower and the Empress. So this is telling me that you basically completely changed this person's life, right? Like they thought they were a king on top of their castle. And when they met you, they felt like they were not your match, right? Like they were a king of swords and you were the empress. Like they knew that they would have to level up in order to meet you at your level. And so I feel like anxiety and like negative thoughts got the best of them with this lack mentality, right? Where they feel like I'm not good enough to provide abundance to this person who's already abundant, and it's like this is why they're waiting for the ships to come, because they're almost like waiting for something else to come so that they don't have to level up, is what I'm getting here. But all that to say, I just feel like your person has dramatically changed their views of how they see life now. They're starting to awaken, with their crown chakra, what they're receiving from spirit. They know that they've needed to heal. With the Healer of the Ages, I mean, we have the crown chakra lit up and the what looks like the solar plexus, but it's actually the heart chakra is what I'm getting here. And this adds up to a 6, so that stands for the lovers. And we have a lot of 6s here. We have 6, 7, 6, 0. So this person, it was used to chaos. You know what I mean? With the Tower, they were used to chaos. And I feel like when they met you, you gave them calm. Like they felt like they didn't have to fight for what they normally fought for in other connections with you. I feel like you were just the opposite of what they're used to. And this is why you started to help them transform. You see, he's wearing blue, so it's like he has so much that he wants to say in this blue color, but he's guarded, right? He's guarded with his sword. He's guarded with what he's always known. But I feel like you helped him to finally take off his defenses and like change his life, change the way he sees things, right? Crush down the old so you can build something new, right? So I'm just getting here that your person wants you to know that they're healing their anxiety that something is coming in their life that they've been waiting for. And they know that you are their twin flame, that you guys have a spiritual connection. This is like Hierophant vibes. But I'm just getting here that overall, they just want you to know that they didn't feel like they were your match. Even though you saw them that way, they didn't see themselves that way. So that's really what I want to emphasize here, that your person is letting you know. So let's pull some channel messages actually and see what else do they want you to know. This one flipped up. I care for you, I just don't know how to express it. Remember I told you with the King of Swords, he has so much that he wants to say, but he guards himself, right? I did say that. Wow. Then we have a little owl here. I just wanted to add that in there for my messages. So I feel like he's learning a lot about being wise and vigilant, like the owl, right? Look at this. I want to wake up in your arms. And look at this. We have awaken here. So I feel like your person was very used to being closed off, right? And they were probably the type that didn't want you to spend the night either. Look at this. You see right through me, and that scares me. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you saw right through the facade, and like they felt like they couldn't hide from you. You know what I mean? Look at that. Yes, popped out. Right on top of spiritual connection. So I feel like they know that you are the one, that you guys have something very deep and spiritual. Look at that. I'm sorry, babe. So that's what they want you to know. I feel like they feel badly for not meeting you halfway at their level, but I feel like they had some things that they needed to heal in order to be able to be that person that you saw them as. You know what I mean? Let's take a trip. Okay. I feel like some other cards reversed here. Let's see. When I'm with her, I'm really with you. Wow. So if your person went to a third party, just know that they're still thinking about you. You drive me crazy. Okay. Yeah, it's like, does not matter if he's with somebody else. He's still thinking about you. Especially if he's with that person, he's still thinking about you, hoping for a second chance. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's just pull some Whispers of Love Oracle. See what else they want you to know. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Wow, this is beautiful. Number 8 here. So this is like the Strength card. It's what this reminds me of. Also the 8's for infinity. So you are a divine being. You know, you are infinite. Like the infinity symbol. So, and this is basically you being the sail for this ship, right? Like you are the one that's leading the way to go to uncharted waters. And you're deserving of the wonderful things that life has to offer you. You just have to be receptive to it, right? Look at this. Bottom of the deck we have, take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Wow. So I'm just getting here that your person is learning that they need to love themselves, right? And take charge and go with the flow and let the wind push them where they need to go. And it's going to push them towards taking a chance on love, because I feel like they were guarded with this King of Swords energy. And now they feel like, you know what? I really want to finally move towards my happiness, because now I love who I am. I love this person that I know I can be. And now I want to change my life forever. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them, right? So this is very beautiful. So I feel like your person is trying to be optimistic, right? That they are with you no matter what. And nothing has changed, okay? Let's see what else they want to say. They want to let you know. I love you unconditionally, okay? You don't know how hard it was to let you go, okay? So, and he was thinking, we both know I'm not the one for you, because he knew that he was not your equal match at the time, right? So you don't, it's like you don't know how hard it was to let you go because he hid it from you, right? He was this King of Swords, not showing emotions, but deep down he was like losing sleep, as you saw with the Nine of Swords. Like he was just really torn about how he felt for you, and or how she felt for you. Take it how it resonates. But your person feels really torn for letting you go. Look at this. The timing just wasn't right for us, okay? So that totally confirms the message that we just saw here. And look at this. At the bottom of the deck, I know I was a distraction from your pain. So if you were chasing this person at some point, I feel like they kind of sense that you were putting your happiness on them, and they just felt like they can't make you happy because, you know, each of us are responsible for our own happiness, and they just felt like you needed to find that for yourself. You know, you can't rely on your person to bring you that happiness. And they also were struggling themselves to be happy. And it's like, it's not helpful if you guys are both codependent. Wow, look at this. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. I'm getting here that your person wants you to trust that things are happening as they should, and not to waver, not to be anxious, you know, like don't give in to your doubts with the Nine of Swords. Just trust that this is a divine connection, that this is a spiritual connection, and everything's going to happen as it should, right? Look at this. You deserve love. You are lovable. So I feel like your person is trying to come to terms that they are lovable, that they need to love themselves so that they can receive that type of love that you've given them. But they do love you unconditionally. And they do want to take a trip. Okay, one more. True love. Wow, you guys. This is beautiful. Look at that. Soulmate at the bottom. Yes, this is your soulmate. Wow. I love it. Let's just see what advice Spirit wants to give you, and then we'll pull some charms, okay? I love when the cards confirm everything. So this is your twin flame. It's not going anywhere. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius, okay? And we are in Aquarius season. So I feel like you need to stay true to who you are and not try to, you know, hide how you feel. Look at that. Have faith in your dreams at the bottom. And look at this. Expect powerful change. So big things are happening. So you need to keep, you remember how this was saying, this situation is calling for you to have faith. And now here you have faith in your dreams. So that's not a coincidence. Okay, guys. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So I don't know if you have Cancer in your chart or Aquarius. Maybe your person does, but we have 2 full moons here. So I feel like this is basically giving you advice to let go of what's not helping you, be true to yourself, and show the world who you really are authentically. And then personal issue reaches resolution. So that way you can finally resolve whatever was keeping you blocked from showing you who you really are, or showing others who you really are. You're going to finally be in touch with your emotions. Okay? And look at this. Bottom of the deck, we have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So I don't know if your person is a Virgo, maybe you're a Virgo, but very interesting. Let's see what your charms say. And I did pull the months here for you, and I got June and October. So I don't know if that's somebody's birthday or something significant with those months, but let's just see here. So we have a rose, we have an anchor. Interesting, because we had that ship earlier. We have a little kitty cat here. We also have another kitty cat here. Okay, so it's like you guys are both yin and yang. That's what that reminds me of. Then we have a seashell, another water themed. Then we have a ladybug, and then we have Paris. Maybe you like Paris. We have a watermelon. So it's funny because we had the month of June here. So that reminds me of summer. Maybe something's going to happen in the summer. Then we have another rose petal here, like a little flower here. Then we have the heartbreak heart. I can get it flipped over. Okay. And oh yeah, and then we have this crown. Wow, interesting, because remember how I said with the tower, your person felt like they were a king of the castle, and when they met you, they felt like they ain't shit. Wow. So yeah, I feel like your person is coming to terms with who they really are. They're trying to grow. Okay. Then we have a crescent moon here, and that's interesting because we have the waxing crescent moon here. And the letters, we have Z as in zebra, O-S-E, or your name could be Zoe. Then we have a J. So I don't know if your name is Jay or Jose or Joe. And then we have the letter C. Yeah, then we have the letter C. So, you know, like the C, because we've been getting that water themed. And then we have O. Oh, and then we have this. I almost forgot. The Star of David. So I don't know if one of you could be Jewish. Doesn't have to be, but yeah, this is basically your charms here. So take them as they resonate for your situation. Then that was the month of June, the month of October. So yeah, guys, I feel like that was a good reading. Comment below, let me know if and how this message resonated for you. Love to hear from you. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you know, you can definitely do so by clicking on the link below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. All right, pile 2, welcome to your reading. So if you pick this pile, this is a black tourmaline, which is good for protection. So let's set that aside. And I already shuffled these, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them here on camera for you. See what your person wants you to know. I hope you're doing well. And let's just see what's going on. Okay. All right. So Spirit, what is going on with pile 2's person? What is going on with pile 2's person that we need to know? All right, first card, we have the Ace of Wands. Wow. With the Nine of Cups reversed. The Hierophant at the bottom. So I feel like your person really has a strong desire for you, and where they're at right now, they're not content, right? With the Nine of Cups reversed, it's like they could be drinking a lot to try to avoid being in reality that they're not happy with where they're at because they still have this desire for you. Okay. Six of Wands in reverse. So it's like they could be very prideful in their ego, right? Not trying to come forward. And we have the Star. So I feel like they know that they need to heal this pride that they have of not coming forward. And we have the Four of Wands. Interesting. And then the Three of Swords at the bottom. Okay. So I'm going to show you your oracle cards that you got before we get started. So we have the Magician and the Mirror. So I feel like your person's definitely wanting to manifest a new beginning here with you. We have the Storm Warning in reverse. So this could be where they're resisting change. What's interesting about the chakra cards, when I was shuffling, I kind of sensed that they wanted to work on their solar plexus chakra, and it literally came out. I could not believe it. I was like, wow. And then we have the crown chakra, intuition. Okay. And then we have self-care, focus on physical and emotional well-being, and oblivious, time to pay attention. So I'm just getting here that your person has neglected taking care of themselves because they're so focused on, you know, juggling and doing so many things that they end up neglecting themselves. And so I feel like your person wants you to know that they're learning to take care of themselves. They're learning how to prioritize what's important. They're learning how to manifest, you know, the things that matter, because they do want to start over and like clean house, you know, like get rid of clutter and get rid of people that don't serve their where they want to be on their path. Because right now it's like they're blocking themselves from this new beginning by overindulging into things, right? Like they're not taking care of themselves. But at the same time, it's like deep down in their intuition, they know that they want this commitment with you. But there's been some heartbreak, right? Their world was turned upside down with the storm warning. It's like they knew that something could go wrong. It's almost like they did a self-sabotage kind of a thing where they just self-sabotage thinking the worst, and that's what ended up happening, right? It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, and that's what ended up happening. So I feel like now they're realizing that they were oblivious to that pattern where they were thinking things were going to go wrong, and then it actually happened that way. Now they're starting to pay attention to their intuition, to what they know deep down in their soul, instead of overthinking and being too much in their head, right? So I'm just getting here that your person, I feel like they love to get attention from people. And because this is in reverse with the Six of Wands, I feel like they got tired of that. You know what I mean? This is why this is next to the Nine of Cups, because they don't feel fulfilled with the attention that they're getting from other people. Because it could be where they just feel like it's fake, it's not long lasting, and that's why they're not satisfied. And so they want you to know that they're working on their confidence and that they're trying to heal. They could be writing things down with the journal here on the bed, writing down how they're feeling. You know, I feel like they still look at love very pessimistic, but they want to be in this happy energy where you come together with other people. This is like a wedding, basically. Like, usually the Four of Wands is a wedding. And I'm just getting here that your person wants you to know that now they're paying attention to the things that they neglected before. You know, that they thought that attention is what made them happy, but now they realize it's not making them happy. And they've been delaying changes from happening. I feel like this is like the Tower in reverse. It's like they're avoiding changes from happening because they're still needing to work on themselves, like what makes them happy, so that they can be able to cross that bridge, right? Or that cable, whatever he's balancing himself on. And trying to manifest something different, right? Ace of Wands is about starting a passionate new beginning. What makes you come alive, right? So that's just what I'm getting here. I feel like your person's getting a lot of intuitive hits from spirit through their crown chakra. They're opening up their third eye. And it's funny because when I was shuffling, not only did I feel the solar plexus chakra, I was feeling the third eye chakra, and it did come out at the bottom of the deck. It was the bliss card. And then this image, it's actually at the third eye. That is so funny. I feel like my gifts are getting a lot better, and it's weird. It's almost like I'm becoming psychic or something. But anyways, I feel like your person is now realizing that they need to take care of the things that they neglected before, because it didn't bring them peace. It didn't bring them happiness by neglecting the things that made them happy, including leaving you, right? So I'm just getting here that your person's still trying to heal and really explore the things that they didn't notice before with the third eye. Okay. So let's just pull, actually. Let's just pull one of these channel messages that I wrote, see what they want to say. I love your body. All right. Let's see what's at the bottom. You're so beautiful. Wow. So yeah, the Ace of Wands usually represents, you know, somebody that's really wanting to give you their wand. So I feel like even if he went somewhere else, he still has it. He's still turned on by you. Big time. What else, Spirit? Oh, wow. I always kiss you goodnight before I go to sleep. I love you. Then we have the infinity. That's so funny because we have the infinity symbol on top of the magician here. I just wanted casual sex, but I ended up having feelings for you. Okay. Exactly. I mean, I just finished saying they're so attracted to you. They want to give you their wand. And they thought you were just a conquest, but they realized that they wanted more than just that. And look at that, they're watching you. Watching you. Could be watching you on social media. I know when you lie to me. So that could have been something that he said to you before. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like they have this good intuition about them. Your love is authentic, and I'm not used to that. Yep. And look at this. My feelings for you overwhelm me. That was at the bottom. All right. What else? You brought the sun, the moon, and the stars. Wow. So beautiful. And look at that. We got winky face at the bottom. Wink. They're winking at you. I feel like your person's a charmer. Like, he's just so charming. The way he carries himself, you know, smiles at you. It's like he makes you swoon. He's very sexy. And you are too, you know what I mean? That's why he's like, you're so beautiful. Like, it's like you guys see each other and each other, you know what I mean? Wow, it's beautiful. This one just flew off the table. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Wow. You know what? Pile 1 had the same kind of message come out with a different deck. So that's kind of interesting. Look at this. Bottom of the deck, the union of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. This is the most beautiful card ever. But yeah, I just feel like your person knows that, like he was saying, your love is authentic, and I'm not used to that because it defies explanation. Like, it's not logical to him, right? One more. One more, Spirit. Turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. Wow, this is beautiful. I feel like your person is telling you, think back on when we first came back together. Don't think about the bad or anything like that. Like just think of us when we were at our happiest. Right. I feel like that's the Four of Wands showing up here. And reflect on that experience and relive it again. Bottom of the deck, we have be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Okay, this is beautiful. So yeah, pile 2, I feel like your person wants you to be supportive of you, you know, like support yourself and also support him or her. And they also want you to know that they support you in whatever it is that you set your heart to, right? What else, Spirit? What do they want to say to you? You are the best thing in my life. Wow. This is so beautiful. I don't think I ever pulled that card before. I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah. Your person, like, I mean, this is why the Three of Swords came out, because I feel like they've been through so much heartache that, you know, like that card was saying, he was just thinking you guys were just going to be a casual thing, but he ended up catching feelings for you. And that's why he couldn't let you get close to him, right? Because he was just like, oh no, this was just supposed to be a fling, not more than that. I wish I had treated you better. Wow. So he has remorse. I feel like your person regrets treating you like you were nothing to him. And he's telling you here, you brought the sun, the moon, and the stars. Like, he didn't know anything about your love being authentic, how you lit up that Ace of Wands, that passion in him. Look at this. I bury myself in work to forget you. Okay. Look at this. I'm so attracted to you at the bottom. Yeah. Like I said, your person has a lot of pent up energy towards you. They're watching you. They also try to forget you at the same time and keep themselves busy with work. But yeah, they're not happy because we saw the Nine of Cups is in reverse. They are not satisfied with where they're at. Wow. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So you guys are going to end up getting married. So that's why I feel like it's saying have faith, right? Look at this. Retreat at the bottom. It's time to disconnect from the world. And she's wearing a wedding dress here, just like this one. So I feel like your person's telling you have faith because you were the best thing in my life. I wish I had treated you better. Your love was authentic. I just didn't know what to do with it. And your person knows that you are their soulmate. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Look at this. Bottom of the deck, we have new love. A new person has stirred up your romantic feelings. So I get here that your person wants you to know that they called out their soulmate when they were probably heartbroken from a previous connection. And when you came into their life, they were like, oh my God, like you were it. You were it for them. Okay. Let's just see what's the advice Spirit wants you to know. I feel like you guys will have this new love again. It's going to lead to marriage. What else, Spirit? Nothing is yet set in stone. That's why you need to have faith, right? And we have expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So even though things are not set in stone, just know that things always change, right? Look at this. Bottom of the deck, we have look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So it's like saying shoot for the moon, right? Like don't give up on what you know is true deep down in your emotions. And be a dreamer, you know, just take action towards your dreams. Be free in that way. And things will change very powerfully, right? New moon is about manifesting. Full moon is about letting go, right? Letting go of what's holding you down from looking at the bigger picture. That's what it's saying. Trust and have faith. What else, Spirit? Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. We have a full moon in Sag, full moon in Taurus, and a new moon in, new moon eclipse. So I'm getting here that your person still has a dream that you guys will have a time to be able to be practical and set a plan to settle down. But I feel like your person's feeling like they need to work to be able to reach, with the Magician. They want to be able to be brave, right? They're working on being brave to do what they haven't done before, which is actually pay attention to their intuition, their third eye, and be brave. Look at that. So they can work through their fears. This is why Brave showed up. They're trying to work through their confidence. That's what I basically saw when I was shuffling. They're wanting to work on their confidence so that they can finally fulfill their 9 of Cups, right? Because we saw it in reverse in the spread. So I feel like they want to be happy on their own and feel fulfilled. So that way they can finally commit to you with the 4 of Wands. Work through your fears. And you know what's interesting? When I was shuffling, I kept thinking the word commitment just kept showing up in my head. And I thought it would come out with one of these cards. Well, it did, right? It came out with the Union of Hearts. And it came out with the 4 of Wands. Because 4 of Wands in tarot is commitment. If I can get it. Okay. I mean, you guys, this is crazy. It's weird. Like, even as a reader, I never really channeled like this, but something told me to do it. And you know what? Spirit kept telling me to pull a deck, one of my decks that was blue. And I kept looking through my decks and I couldn't find one until I remembered I had this one. And it's interesting because this one has the yellow, which is a solar plexus chakra. So this is so weird that I was guided to use this tarot deck and the commitment card came out, the 4 of Wands. And that's the word that I kept seeing. And it's crazy because, and it came out also with the wedding. Wow. That's crazy. You see, you don't have to worry. You don't have to lose faith. You need to just stay strong. Know that things are going to happen. And this person is on their way to you. They're just needing to work on their bravery. But you are the best thing in their life. Okay, so for your charms, we have the month of May. The month of May and March. So that was pretty interesting. So we got a couple of things here. So we have an anchor, we have cherries, we have 3 roses that came out. So I looked at this earlier. We have a butterfly, which is like transformation. We have a squid or octopus, a flamingo, 2 starfish, which I thought was interesting because they're both different colors. So it's like blue for communication, red for like the passion that they feel. And we have a crown. And we have angel wings. Then we have a ballerina. So I don't know if you're a dancer or if you guys used to go dancing. Then we have a dolphin. So it's like, I feel like your person wants to be very playful when they come back around. And we have the tree. Well, they could be an earth sign. And we have an owl here. Okay, and we have a palm tree. I feel like there's a lot of beach themes here. So then we have a little carrot that reminds me of like rabbits. And then another rose. But as far as the letters, we have K. So I don't know if this could be like initials here. We have G. Okay. We have B as in boy or Bella. I, so this could be like big, Mr. Big. We have M, so also your name could be Kim. All right, or Mike, M-I-K, right? I don't know. Another K. And then we have a W. This could be, MWGW, I don't know. But yeah, those are the letters. So make them how, how it fits for your situation. And then we have like a little crescent moon here, which kind of looks like a C, but it's a crescent moon with the crown on top. And I think that's all of them. Oh, almost forgot. Then we have this little pearl with the butterfly on top. So that kind of reminds me of like sitting on top of the pearls of wisdom. We did see the owl. So your person's transforming. It's what I'm getting here. They're transforming. Very much so. Okay, guys. So I hope that was helpful. Comment below. Let me know if and how this resonated. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by clicking on the link below. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. Hey, pile 3. If you chose pile 3, this is a clear quartz. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Hope you're doing well. I already shuffled these, but I'm going to shuffle them one more time here on camera. And let's just see what Spirit wants us to know, what your person wants you to know. Okay. All right, we have the Page of Cups. So I feel like your person wants to apologize about something. Then we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So I feel like they know that they were in their ego and said something hurtful. Look at that. We have the Ten of Cups at the bottom. So I feel like they feel bad about how they treated you. Then we have the Strength card, Major Arcana. Oh, wow. Another Major Arcana, Justice card. And yeah, the Ten of Cups at the bottom. Wow. I look at that Death card in reverse. I feel like your person knows this is not over with you guys. With the Death card being in reverse, they know it's not over. So before we get started on these, I'm going to pull your oracle cards here. We have Appreciation, Woman Holding a Coin, Accountable, Throat Chakra. That, you know what's crazy? When I was shuffling, I pictured the heart chakra for some reason, and it came out. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, holy crap, that was crazy. And for some reason, I kept feeling like your person's like holding on to the past. And then this card came out, Engagement. Someone's ready to take things to the next level. And Anxious Attachment, fear of being alone, clinging, right? I feel like they're clinging onto the past. And that's what I was getting very, very strongly. And I feel like your person is really starting to realize that they need to follow their heart, right? I feel like that's why the Strength card is here. It's like being brave to finally drop the ego, the pride, and come forward with the rose, right? And notice this is actually a white rose. So I feel like your person wants to start over and this time make things clear. And this is a clear quartz pile too. I just thought of that. And so I feel like they want to get back to a place of innocence. You know, they really want to drop their defenses, especially because the Five of Swords is in reverse here. It's like they don't want drama anymore. They really want to make peace with you. You know, with the Justice card here, it's like they know you are their opposite, right? They just feel so much happiness with you with the Ten of Cups. But they feel alone, right? It's like they know that you are their Ten of Cups, but they feel like they're so far from that right now. And I feel like they had this anxious attachment with you, and that's why they were afraid that you were going to abandon them. And this is why you guys are opposites, right? Because you're sure of yourself and they're not. And I feel like the truth came in between us. The truth came in between you, I mean. Maybe that's something that he told you. The truth came between us. Something came in between you guys. I don't know why that's coming through. So I feel like something happened that caused a rift between you guys. And sometimes when people are not speaking up their truth, right, to be held accountable, that's going to cause a divide, right? But I feel like your person is starting to realize that what you hold for them is something stable. And notice on this card, she has a black cat in here. Okay, and we have a black cat here. Wow. And that's number 6. 42 reduces down to a 6. So this is like the Lovers. So I definitely get here that your person wants you to know that they know they didn't appreciate you. This is another 6. Okay, wow. 1 5 reduces to a 6. They know that you are this person here, right? Full of promise, very sure of yourself, but they hurt you with the 5 of Swords. And now they know that they need to be held accountable for the change that they caused in the situation. And once they bring about that change, they really want to take it to the next level with you. So if you guys were dating, I feel like they want to be exclusive with you. I kept seeing the heart chakra card because I feel like your person has so much that they didn't get to tell you. You know, I feel like your person didn't get to express, how they really felt, but they know that you are stable. Like you are somebody that they can invest in. And this is like the Empress vibes is what I'm getting here, or Queen of Pentacles. But I just feel overall here that your person wants you to know that they knew you were the real deal, but they had some hangups about fear of being alone or being abandoned and clinging on to what they knew was comfortable, which is their pride, right? Their ego. And I feel like now they want to come forward and apologize. And you see these chakras are all lit up for this duck here. It's like your person's starting to finally go with the flow. And I feel very strongly that they know this is what they need to do to start mending things, to make things right, so that you guys can finally have your 10 of Cups. But it also has to do with them being able to speak up and communicate. You see this guy, he's just like his hands are on his head, like he's like stressed out. I feel like that's your person. It's like they want to show you that they appreciate you. Wow, my throat's starting to act up. So that's probably them getting choked up too. You know what I mean? Like they know they need to speak up and then they get choked up. So I just really strongly feel here that your person knows you helped them feel like a kid again. Like you see these kids here, like he's just like, I feel like your person feels very strongly that you made him feel like a kid again. Like he didn't know that that was possible. So beautiful. So let's just see, what are some channel messages that he wants you to know? See what comes out. I should have made these bigger. All right. Don't want you with anyone else. Okay. Wow. So I feel like this is why they're very, you know, prideful, because they don't want you to know that they don't want you with anybody else. I knew you were the one, but I kept looking. Wow. Okay. So I feel like this is something that they really want to apologize about. Like I'm sorry that I knew what we had. Look at that, soulmates. But I just kept looking, right? I feel like I'm starting to open up. You give me a feeling of comfort and confidence. Okay. And that's the thing. I feel like your person felt like you were helping them to be balanced, to know their truth, but they got scared. And then we have soulmates. Okay. I always kiss you goodnight before I go to sleep. This came out for pile 2. So I don't know. Maybe the pile 2 could be connected. Very interesting. Let's see at the bottom. Never felt so much passion for anyone until you. Okay. What else, Spirit? Oh, that one just popped out. I can't get over you no matter how hard I try. Wow. Exactly. And this was this card reminds me of. He's like, I can't get over her. I'm gonna have to finally bite the bullet, be humble, swallow my pride, and come forward and tell her, look at this. This one already flipped up. I wanna wake up in your arms. Yeah, so if your person was the type of person that, you know, pushed people away, didn't want you to spend the night, he's very much telling you here that he wants to make things different this time. You know what I mean? I want to build a life with you. Wow. Let's see what's at the bottom. I want you to be proud of me. Okay. So yeah, I just get here that your person definitely oh look, you're so sensual. That was at the bottom too. So I feel like your person's very torn, because on one hand, they know that they don't take action, and if they don't get their act together, they're going to lose you. They don't want you with anybody else. You know, they want to build a life with you, wake up in your arms, actually, you know, spend the night and open up their heart so that they can give you equal give and take, right? Let's just see what else. What else does your person want you to know? And they never felt so much passion for anyone till you. And it's like no matter what they try to do, they can't get over you. Even if they try dating other people, right? If that's the situation, I feel like they know you're unforgettable because you guys have a strong connection. Oh my God, right when I'm saying connection, spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Okay, so I feel like you guys have had past lives before. When you guys met, it was like you've known each other before. 27 could be significant. Adds up to a 9 or reduces down to a 9. So it's like when you came into their life, they knew that this was the end of their old life, right? Oh my God, look at this. Physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. This is so beautiful. I've heard of this story where, I don't know who it was, where I read it or whatever, but it was about a guy who was wishing that he could help this statue come to life because he thought she was so beautiful. And he kept wishing and praying that he could have her, because he was already like in love with her. And his wish came true, because right when he started touching her or whatever, she came to life. You see how her color was dull over here, and it's like he finally made her come to life. And I feel like you made your person come alive when you touch them. I feel like your person had been like a statue, you know what I mean? Like not feeling anything, being that prideful lion. He could have Leo in his chart. Doesn't have to be, but you helped him come alive. Act as if your partner is here. This came out for pile 2 as well, you guys. I think. I can't remember. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. This is beautiful. So, yeah, so no matter what you do, always consider your person, because they're still a part of you. And then we have ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. So this is like spirit is asking you to ask for help, right? And I feel like your person's wanting you to ask for help if you're struggling in the connection. Because remember, whatever we do affects our person, you know, energetically. So if you are in low vibrational state and sad and like down and out, your person's going to feel that, right? So make sure that you ask for help so that you can be in high vibration, and that will help your person grow, right? What else do they want to say to you? What else do they want to say to you? Pile 3. I hid who I really am from you. Yep. And look at this. Bottom of the day, I want to tell you how I feel. And I feel like this is why the strength card came out, because he's trying to gain the courage, right? To tell you how he feels, because the heart chakra is starting to open up. I felt that when I was shuffling. His heart is starting to open. Finding out the truth crushed me. Remember how at the beginning of the reading I said the truth came in between you guys? And now this card is making me feel like something happened. I feel like the truth really did a number on them. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's something that you said to them that was truthful, that crushed them. You know, like this could be one scenario. Like maybe you told them the truth of how you see them and something that they need to work on. And they were not ready to hear that, right? They were probably in that immature energy, since we saw the Page of Cups. They were not ready to make that change. And that's what was a wedge that came between you guys. Like he took that to heart. Look at that. You came closer than anyone. He took that to heart, right? Got butthurt. Whatever the case, he did not like the truth, right? Like it crushed him. It crushed him to the point where he didn't feel good anymore. And I feel like this person is used to feeling good. And they didn't know how to handle the truth. You know what I mean? And on another hand, I feel like maybe finding out the truth, that they knew that they were being prideful and hurtful, and that they did so many things to hurt you, including hiding who they really are, not appreciating you. That really ended up crushing them, because by hurting you, they ended up hurting themselves. Is also another meaning I'm getting here. One more, Spirit. The timing just wasn't right for us. This came out for pile 1. Very interesting. So look at that. Just being near you is intoxicating. So your person very strongly feels like this was bad timing. Remember how I said they were in that Page of Cups energy? They could still be trying to grow, because we have the Strength card. They're trying to grow out of that. And so the timing just wasn't right, because they needed to work on their pride and ego. That's what I'm getting here. And their anxious attachment, the fear of being alone and being clingy. What else, Spirit? What do they want you to know? Pile 3. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so the person that you're thinking about is somebody that you've already been dealing with. Bottom of the deck, we have codependency. And that's part of being anxious attachment, right? Attached to somebody to the point where you're expecting them to bring your happiness. Give your relationship a chance. and flirt. Work on your partnership. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Look at this. Then we have trust. This also came out for pile 1, I believe. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So you definitely need to just be aware that there could be codependency issues in this connection. But at the same time, you guys will be able to give each other a chance to start over. Because your person does feel bad for how they treated you. They really look up to you. They know that you are this empress. And look at this. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. This is like the twins energy. So I feel like Spirit is saying here, you need to keep the lines of communication open. Especially with Spirit, you know. That way you can get some downloads from Spirit. Downloads from your higher self. And that's going to tell you a lot more than what you're seeing in the physical plane, right? What else, Spirit? Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Love it. And look at the super moon. Emotions are running high. So I'm getting here that Spirit is saying no matter what, make sure that you keep communicating. We have a new moon in both cards here. So this is saying you need to keep manifesting things that you want to focus on. And be aware that there could be negative emotions as well. But to always strive for your true north, right? Look at this. Oh my God. Look at the bigger picture with full moon in Sagittarius. Okay. This could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, especially because Leo, the strength card came out. But you could also have Libra in your chart too with the justice card and, you know, water. But even if it doesn't have those signs in your chart, doesn't mean it's not for you. It's just something I'm pointing out. But I just get here that your person does want to be happy, but they know that they have struggle. They're struggling with communication. And so just give them grace and give them patience so that they can work on what they need to work on. But just know that luck is on your side. You know, like this connection is already yours. It's not going anywhere. And that's really what Spirit wants you to know. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your charms. So for you, I kept getting June, and then July came out with 2 cards like at the same time. So I feel like July was confirmed very strongly here. And what's funny is that the life is a gift charm, I usually have these separated, and I don't know why this one just got mixed in there, and it's 2 of them. I usually don't have both charms together because when I ordered these, they came out with a pair and I separated them, and these actually ended up together. So I think that's funny. Life is a gift with a tree in the background. Then we have the 2 hearts here, which is you guys, 2 hearts as one. Then we have a crown. Then we have the Hamsa hand, which is, you know, protective energy from the evil eye or what have you. And also I feel like you're getting protected and supported from the universe, from God, or, you know, whoever you believe in. And we have a key here. And then we have 2 crosses, which I thought was so funny. So you guys, maybe you guys have different religions. Doesn't have to be, but like maybe you're a Christian, your person's, you know, from a different religion, like Buddhist or something like that. Anyway, but then we have a crescent moon here. Okay. And then we have a feather, which reminds me of like basically writing things down like back in the day. Like you could get a message. And then we have a little horse. Actually, this is a unicorn. A unicorn. So it's like, you know, miracles are underway. And then we have the tree here, which is another confirmation from this Life is a Gift one. And then the letters here, we have J, B as in boy, T, H, E, N. I just spelled it like then. V, K. Okay, and then we have G, D, H. So I don't know, these are somebody's initials, or, you know, pause the video if you need to, so you can make out what these say. But I'm just getting here that your person knows that you have the key to their heart, right? They know that they need support from spirit in order to open up their heart chakra. And I just get here that your person's trying to settle down and set the roots of how they want their life to be. But overall, this could happen by the summer, you know, with this apology that's going to come in, especially because we have the message here. And this could be a miracle, right? With the unicorn, this could be a miracle. You're not expecting it, but somebody's going to finally tell you the truth and unlock something, like, you know, especially with the heart chakra that was very strongly emphasized here. And then we have 2 hearts. I feel like your person has locked away their heart, but you have the key to unlock that heart, right? And they're protected, and they're going to step into their king energy and appreciate life as a gift. Because I feel like, you know, with the appreciation card here, they were not appreciating life, right? But I feel like you taught them to be able to appreciate life. Okay. So that is your reading, guys. I hope that was helpful. Comment below. Let me know if and how this resonated with you. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so by clicking on my link below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!